this mesentery. Do you see this tube running along right there? That is a remnant of the oviduct in a male shark. You see that right there? Okay.
No, you're
Jade's
fine.
not convinced. Let's come over closer. This thing right like that.
Whoa, I would never
White?
have found that.
The white one, yep.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and that's running through.
How far down does it go?
No, we could try to follow it. It kind of gets lost, I bet. You can
Yeah.
see it running down along like that. Okay. So they did have them embryonically, and they still retain a piece of it, even though it's not functional. It's a vestigial organ, really, in the adult male shark. Okay, accessory urinary duct. Did you find it?
I tried my best. I don't think I did.
And you guys didn't really get into it at all. I think, yeah. You want to just tell me where to look?
No, that's actually not my shark.
Oh,
This
oops,
is my shark.
the shark switched.
I have no idea where to find it.
Okay,
Accessory.
we can take a look. Where you're going to find it is along the medial side of the kidney. And so
Yeah, I sort of butchered it,
it's
unfortunately.
a little bit torn up in there. But maybe we'll find it. What's that? Oh, that's caudal ligament. So that's why you have to
Wow.
worry about caudal ligament, because it looks like it should
Yeah.
be some part of this system, and yet it's not. Ah, wait, I see it. Oh, nope, that's more caudal ligament. Never mind, sorry. This is kind of a last minute. Well, I'm not convinced we're going to get a good view of the accessory urinary duct in this guy, I'm afraid. If you see a tiny little tube running along the medial side of the kidney in a male shark, that would be accessory urinary duct. For what it's worth, it's really hard to put a pin in it because it's so tiny. But it's really good to know that that's where the urine in a male shark goes. It drains by the accessory urinary duct and not by the epinephrine duct. Okay. Let's take a look at a female. All right. We're okay on time, aren't we? I can't see the
We're
clock.
plenty
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that's what I figured. You guys are the hardcores. Everyone else is out of here. Okay, so this is a female, and she had, as you can see, a lot of eggs in her. And these eggs had embryos probably, but the embryos were not big enough to really be noticeable. What is this?
I think that is the embryo.
Kept seeing flakes of those everywhere.
Yeah, it's a little, I think that may just be the membrane. Not really seeing anything obviously embryo-like. But there were definitely embryos there, because the eggs wouldn't be in the uterus already unless they had been fertilized. But they were just probably very tiny, and you can't see them with the naked eye. So what often is the case in these sharks that are gravid, is the technical term, as opposed to pregnant, but means having lots of eggs in them, is the ovaries look kind of deflated. They look kind of like these sad little flaps. And that's because they've just ovulated all their eggs that are down there developing, and they haven't generated a lot of new eggs yet. More generally, the ovaries will look like lots of eggs all kind of clustered together, like a bunch of grapes. Okay.
What is that, Professor?
This,
Just, yeah.
that's a developing egg right there.
Oh,
that
wow,
little round
that's so
thing.
cool.
Yeah, actually looks like a piece of dog food. But
I can't believe how big they are.
well, I mean, they get way bigger than that, right? They get
Well, I
huge.
thought that they didn't get that big until they're fertilized. That's
Oh, no, they don't get bigger after they're ovulated. There's no way for them to get bigger. So they're as big as that
Oh,
when they come
wow.
out of the ovary.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the ovary is connected to the body wall by a mesentery, and that would be the mesovarium. Okay. Ovulation occurs. It's not really something you're going to see, but this is just a way to remind me to mention that ovulation is occurring by the egg actually popping through the wall of the ovary into the coelom, into the body cavity. Okay, and eventually then is going to enter into the oviduct. And the oviduct you can see running along here. This is all oviduct. Okay. And it's connected by a mesentery to the body wall, and that mesentery is called the mesotubarium. Yep. There's a swollen region of the oviduct that's right about there. You see how it's a little bit bigger there by my thumb? Okay. And that's the shell gland where the membranes of the egg are put on, and that's called, more officially, the nidimental gland. Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so that's right there. And so then we have oviduct running down, and then this enlarged region of oviduct where the eggs are actually held and developed is called the uterus. Okay, that's the nice easy one. Okay.
What, you skipped ostium tubae.
Oh, I was wondering when I was going to get to the ostium
That was
tubae.
tough.
It's because I skipped it. It's tough to find, but I think we can do it on this shark actually fairly nicely. Oh, very nicely. Look at that, beautiful. Let's see if I can just get a probe in there. So remember the falciform ligament connects the liver to the ventral body wall. So that's actually the falciform ligament that's still there. And in the free edge of the falciform ligament, there is an opening here. And that opening is called the ostium tubae, the mouth of the tubes. And if we follow that, you can see where it's going. It's coming down here into the oviduct that's running around that way.
It could be left or right. Right?
And that could go left or right. So this is going into the left oviduct. If I go the other direction, this is going to be way too difficult. But let's see if I can manage. Oh, yeah, there we go. Going down.